This video is about one of my greatest hacks for my creamy B-roll videos. More specifically, on one hand, how I choose music and how I cut it up and remix it when I only want to use certain parts, and on the other, when and how I use stock footage. What's up everybody? I'm Peter, and today I'm gonna show you how I use Artlist and Artgrid to take my videos to the next level. I will break down an actual project that I've created for one of Artlist's challenges, so make sure to stick till the end of this video. By the way, if you are watching this video, you are most likely into this stuff, so make sure to follow Artlist and keep an eye on their challenges. They hold a couple of times a year, and it's not just about the amazing prizes that you can win, but it also serves as an opportunity to create something new and challenge yourself in a new situation. You know the cliche that life starts out of your comfort zone, so actually the projects that I'm gonna share with you falls into this category since I made this for one of Artlist's editing challenges. Let me tell you all about it, but first, intro. Disclaimer, Artlist was kind enough to offer me a full license to make this video, but they have no saying in what I show in this video, and they are watching it for the first time now, just like you. First off, I would like to tell you that I love music. I love to listen to it. I'm a hobbyist when it comes to music production. I like to play around with Logic Pro X. In 2020, I started learning to play piano and drums with this super cool app called melodics.com, which is like Guitar Hero but for serious learning. And of course, music and sound design plays a major role in my creamy B-roll videos. So one could say that I'm pretty into that stuff. I guess I can say that I'm pretty sensitive about this topic, and I hate when a particular type of music or effect is overused or used ineffectively in a video. I like to look at using music and sound effect as a tool to create an emotional response, thus it is crucial to know how to get that silver lining of the right interval. This is way more difficult to achieve when using royalty-free music for two reasons. One, a lot of the music out there has that same sort of vibe to it, and that kind of music just doesn't do it anymore. And two, I aim to use my music to support the main goal to help deliver a message with a certain vibe, which is, well, hard to make it work. Luckily for us, I've got you covered for both of the problems, because what I'd like for you is to watch this video with an open mind and your own preferences, since this particular topic obviously is highly subjective. Music is so personal that my advice might not mean nothing to you, but if you like my B-roll style, here is my 2 cents on the topic. One of my answers to the problem numero uno is Artlist. They have been on my radar, and I have participated in some of their challenges long before we had this partnership. While there are several great options out there, from the music-specific ones like Epidemic Sound or the all-around ones like Storyblocks, why I'm so satisfied with Artlist is because they're very at the end, ease of use and accessing everything at the one place. They just have that kind of content, both music and stock footage that suits my taste. So that isn't to say that they don't have any of that travel vlog kind of vibe. Obviously they have that too, but they offer so many others as well. Specifically when it comes to not that famous genres, they have a decent offering in those as well, like different subgenres of lo-fi. If you ever search for music, you know that you can spend entirely too long doing that. This is why the platform's interface is super important. With Artlist and Artgrid, it is easy to find what you are looking for, and I generally find something I like after scanning about half dozens of the first content, where on Google or other platforms it might take me hours to get just an okay one. What I like in their pricing is that whatever you download, which by the way is unlimited, you get a lifetime use, meaning that even after you end your subscription, you will be free to use whatever you downloaded before that. Another tailored offer is that with Artlist you can choose just the music or the sound effects subscription, or have both of them. And the same thing with Artgrid, you can decide what kind of quality and resolution you'd like, starting from HD throughout like 4K, 8K clips to the Pro, RAW and log footages. Here I need to emphasize the simplicity of the choice. They don't change the pricing based on your subscription count or number of platforms or clients. Once you get your license, you are good to go forever, especially since Artlist uses royalty-free content, so you never have to worry about copyright claims. Plus, you are not limited to digital, you can even use it in commercials or TVs. It is just that simple. So if that sounds like something that you could use, there is a link in the description under the like button, which by the way you should press if you like this video. And by using my link, it will get you 2 extra months if you sign up. But even without a subscription, do yourself a favor and just go on, browse the catalog and participate in any of their upcoming challenges. You don't need a membership to do so, and I think you'll be quite impressed by the selection and the interface as well. Now, let's move to problem numero 2. Usually the B-rolls that I create are under a minute, and this has 2 benefits. A, the viewer doesn't get bored, and B, you can actually upload it as a standalone piece to a platform like Instagram that has a 1 minute limit to it when it comes to video uploads. So the elephant I want to address is that the segment is less than a minute long, but the track that you downloaded is, let's say, 3 minutes long, and you only like and want to use certain parts or certain segments of it, not only due to the desired length, but also to keep the music interesting and not monotone. What I recommend for you is to check the waveforms and see if the music has different looking verses, choruses, bridges, and then find the good parts within a particular song. So how can you make it work, you ask? Luckily, there is a not at all difficult solution for this, and you don't even need to be an audio engineer to do that. The solution that I'm going to show you can work in any DAW or editing software. Since I'm on a Mac and I use Final Cut Pro X, this is where I'm gonna demonstrate the easy way to cut that track up and to make it the song that you actually want. And as I said, you can use whatever editing software that is at your disposal, and you don't really need any music production experience. So without further ado, I'll show you the method I use the most. So here is the track I use for the challenge. Let's recap. Find the rhythm, the BPM and the beat. See if there is a part where the song goes completely quiet. That is the easiest. You just place the 2 cuts and slice them together. Just watch out for the tempo and make sure that whatever the beat was before the music stopped, that should be when the music comes back in. It should be on the right beat, that is, if you will, anticipated in a sense, because if you are offbeat, the viewer will tell and it will sound a little bit weird. Now, here is an example of one part that I like with another part that is later on the song that I like, with just a break in between. Pretty easy, as you can see, or hear. It came back in right when you would have expected to do based on the beat that we just established before. This one is super easy, but you are not gonna always have that. You are not always gonna have that. You can still do the same solution even if there is no break in the music by just cutting on the same beats and then putting the beats together. Just make sure that it stays on tempo. This next one is the same idea. We went up and arrived to the same beat, even though this is much later in the track. It only works when the sound is similar in the segment. So if you want to take it to one step further, you can do two things. One, put a crossfade to them, or two, lay them over each other and have a fade in and fade out that lasts for about a few seconds. This just removes any minor hiccups that might occur from the music transition. It's just gonna smooth that out. Another version of this overlaying trick is when you let one segment play over the other and then fade out. Natural and not just as a random pasted and jammed parts together. It seems like more it was mixed with an intent, if you will. If you have watched so far, you probably share my drive to not only have a cool and unique music, but as well the aim to build tension with music. So with such a short clips under 1 minute, this is how you can have a beginning, a bridge, an end as a complete package that you can use to edit your footage to. This will make your final product seem more thought out, almost like a tiny little movie. I believe that this is the best way to go. Way more satisfying to assemble the footage too. Sometimes you don't have the opportunity to shoot a certain clip, but would add it to the final product. This is where stock footage comes super handy, and Artgrid has you covered in that front as well. Like my footage with the challenge. Nor the time nor the project allowed me to shoot the clips for the ad that I had in mind. But with Artgrid, I didn't only find the clips for every idea as I had, but helped me in my brainstorming creative process to come up with other ideas and offer multiple varieties of shots for a particular topic. Okay, that's it for now. I hope you found my 2 cents helpful, and if you did, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, if you have any questions or want to show me your sound designs, leave a comment and I'd be happy to check it. I have a lot of other review, tips and tutorial videos coming up, as well as some vlogs about BTS of actual shoots and productions I have. So please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well, so you won't miss out on anything. Also, you can watch these videos as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you catch you in the next one. Bye.